He looks defeated. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. He is much more than defeated. Yeah. He is much more than defeated. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I am your host, Damon. Thank you for tuning in. And today we are back and we are watching more Bleach 1000-Year Blood War arc. We are on episode 7. And man, last week. It's going to be hard to follow up last week's episode. Last week was the definition of a banger. So Yamamoto pulled up. And we have Yamamoto versus Yhwach. That's how I'm saying it. It might be wrong. I'm sorry. I apologize in advance. Yamamoto versus Yhwach. And Yamamoto unleashes Bankai the very first time we've seen it. And boy, he went crazy. He went dummy on him. So his Bankai had a few interesting different abilities. Just first of all, just one, raw strength, raw power, and changed the weather of Soul Society. Like, everyone just felt an instant drought as soon as he unleashed his Bankai. One of his abilities was summoning the spirits of the deceased, or the people that he slain with his sword. I believe that's what it was. And I think the other, I don't remember exactly what the other abilities were, because it was like an ability for each general direction, like northeast, southwest, all that. And I don't remember what the other two abilities were, but just raw power, it was crazy. It was crazy. That was definitely, that might be fight of the year. That might be fight of the year, episode of the year. Honestly, the way it was animated, the music, the production of it was just phenomenal. So it's going to be very hard to follow that up. And at the very end of it, looked like Yamamoto got. So we're going to see how this concludes, wraps up, or continues to unfold in this episode. So I'm excited for it. I hope you guys are as well. And yeah, with that being said, let's hop into it. But before we do that, as always, just want to let you guys know that you can check the Patreon out. The link is in the description below. There you could check out the full uncut reactions to all of the shows that we're reacting to here on YouTube, plus some other shows as well. So with that being said, let's hop into episode 7, Born in the Dark. Just destruction, chaos. What is this? Old film looking, old cinematic looking type of filter. None of these characters look familiar. The old guy in the middle is Yamamoto, I'm assuming. Don't think we've known. So that must be the very first. Ooh, I knew a little bit about that character. I remember that from the manga for sure. That one character that we saw for like a glimpse. Oh my gosh. Someone's arm was just cut off. Oh my gosh. I shouldn't even be reacting like that much to an arm being cut off after what we've seen thus far. We've seen a lot worse. But what is... Okay. So this looks to be, I'm assuming, the first war. Oh my gosh, the disrespect. Oh, he's smiling. Oh. Stabbed him in the back. Oh, was that the lieutenant? Oh, he actually dealt a pretty lethal blow. He looks defeated. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. He is much more than defeated. Yeah. He is much more than defeated. So we did see that it looked like he got slashed, but we did not see that in the last episode. Holy shit. And they all felt it instantly. Yo. Look at this. That rain looked real. This looks so good, yo. Oh my gosh. And he's still holding on. Oh my gosh. You'll never know why I removed you from being counted as one of the 5 special threats. So Yhwach thinks if he had his other arm, then it might have been a closer battle? Mm. So it's not as strong as it used to be. So the whole Soul Society used to be different. He's saying that the Soul Society's grown weak. So more peaceful times just brought about, you know, not a serious stakes going on. More peace led to them not needing to be as strong, I guess. I don't know. I think y'all basically already won. Summoning Jutsu. Oh my gosh. Oh, night night Soul Reapers. GG. GG. Oh my gosh. Again. It shouldn't get me after how many times we've seen it thus far, but just the sight of seeing someone's head fly off is just always ridiculous. What was this? What was this? Is this Ichigo? He can sense. Uh, yo, the way they just pan to that, just someone random dude's head just on the floor. Oh, they got him out. Yo, this animation, like this camera work is crazy. Ichigo! That's Byakuya. He's still alive, right? Were they still alive? Okay, so Ruki and Renji are good. Byakuya is not dying here. Oh my gosh. We're not losing Byakuya. We're not losing Byakuya. We've already lost Yamamoto. I feel like that's enough. Oh my gosh. He already looks dead. He looks like a dead man talking. I'll keep asking the substitute to do all the work, yo. Yo. Yo, this episode looking crazy. I said it's going to be hard to follow up the last one. Not like no fight really is happy yet, but this is look at this. Look at this. Look at this. I'm sorry. I'm giddy over here. Damn. They're not even worried about him. Oh. Whoa. 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 Hold up. Hold up. Wait a minute. Yo, Ichigo looks pissed. You're not dead. Someone get Unohana over here. Uh-oh. The sword's falling out of his hand. He might be dead. Oh, no. He's not dead. There's no way. I refuse. He's not even my favorite character or anything, but I just refuse that they kill him off. You can't tell that by looking at him? Oh my gosh. Yo, Bleach animator's been in the hyperbolic time chamber, yo. Oh my gosh. Yo, what? What the? Okay, I was wrong. When I said it'd be hard to follow up last week's episode, every episode is a fucking movie, and I love this shit, yo. Get you got 10 show. Ooh. Ooh, sit down, little boy. Wait, what? That that didn't go through his neck, did it? Revive him and put him under my command. Hold on. Oh my! Whoa! 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 What? What was that? Why does Ichigo have? Why was that a mistake? Did Ichigo absorb his power or something? The memories within your spiritual pressure have awakened too soon. You kept releasing your spiritual pressure to the limit while in contact with the dude's jail in order to destroy it. Mixed with some of his spiritual pressure as a return to your body. So, yeah, he basically absorbed his spiritual pressure, but drawing out memories. So, another power for Ichigo. He is literally everything. Oh. Yo. Oh, what's this? You know what's crazy? He could just use Yamamoto's Bankai whenever he wants to, because he's already absorbed it. Actually, if the user is dead, can they still use the Bankai? I would assume so, because they're absorbing or they're stealing their Bankais and then still killing them, so. I will pierce you this time. My. Your what? Wait, what did he do? How? Okay, so a few interesting things here. Aizen clearly is at work helping the Soul Society. Yeah, whether he knew it or not, he he was helping them. And one, how? Like we know what his Shikai is, that he can have complete hypnosis, but one, you would have to see it in order to perform it, and two, I don't know. I just don't know. Oh, broke his sword. I'll come back for you again. My son born in the dark. Wait, is that the title of the episode? Born in the dark. Oh, is that the episode? No. That shit flew. To the heavens, chase the stars, burns into my eyes the afterglow of its smoke. I have no idea who said that. Oh, what? My son born in the dark. Yo. Okay. Ooh, okay. Let's unwind here. Man, oh man. Okay. That's just a lot to unpack. So, Ichigo looks to be a Quincy or has Quincy powers, which is funny because this man literally has every type of power that has been introduced in the show. He is a human, he is part Soul Reaper, he is part Hollow, or, has Hollow powers, I should say. Actually, he might be part Hollow. We did see him go Vasta Lorde versus Ukiura. Anyways, Fullbring, and now Quincy. He is everything. And it seems like it relates back to his mother. So that's going to be really, really, really cool to see how that story develops and unfolds. So his mom... That makes his mom a Quincy? Or someone related to him on his mom's side? More than likely. What's interesting is the "my son born in the dark." Is that like a literal term, or I don't know. But okay, let's backtrack all the way to the beginning of the episode. Rest in peace, Yamamoto. Long lived Yamamoto. So when we saw him get slashed in the last episode, I didn't think that it was him literally getting his top half sliced off. Bleach is not mincing anything. All the censorship that they had in Bleach when it was first airing 10 years ago, throw that out the window. Fuck that. We are going crazy. We are going dummy. That's why I love this season of Bleach. Bleach is one of my favorites right now. Out of the big three, I watched all the big three: Bleach, Naruto, One Piece. Out of the big three, Bleach has always kind of been the bottom for me personally, out of just those three. But man, it's been in the hyperbolic time chamber. The animators are going crazy. They've jacked up on sensu beans right now, and they are doing a phenomenal job with how this show looks. Every episode is 100 out of 10. It's amazing how great this show looks, and they followed up really good on this episode compared to the last one, with the animation of the fight for Ichigo and Yhwach, the setting, the atmosphere with the rain. The rain just looks so realistic. The rain looks so good, and it just complete the setting, a dreary, dark mood where things just seem hopeless. Byakuya just looks like a corpse talking right now. We can't lose Byakuya. I don't remember anything at all with Byakuya after this invasion. I'm under the assumption that he's not dying, but it looked like he died there, but he can't die. We can't lose Byakuya. The reason I don't think we can lose Byakuya is just because he's one of the most popular characters in Bleach. He's one of the coolest, most popular characters in Bleach. That's like us basically losing Renji, kind of. I think Byakuya is cooler, much better of a character than Renji, but they're just two popular characters. Renji's kind of, that's a bad analogy. Renji's more part of the main crew than Byakuya is, so maybe not. I don't know. But not a good day for the Soul Reapers. Soul Reapers got murked. They got bodied. They got destroyed, annihilated. They lost their leader, so it's going to be interesting to see for the Soul Reapers who survived how the chain of command, will fall now. Who's going to take, leadership, or does it have to be appointed to somebody? Do they have to vote on it? Like, it's going to be interesting to see how that unfolds. If if there are any survivors there, who will be, I guess, impactful in that decision. I would think that's a decision based on the, just the captains. They come together, they vote, they say, out of us here, who wants to take ownership, or who do we think is best to take, not ownership, but leadership. It's going to be hard to fill Yamamoto's shoes, though. I just feel like even in his old age, one-arm self, he was still the strongest. So it's going to be crazy to see how things just, how this invasion, how this war impacts the Soul Society going forward. It's so much left to be seen. And how Aizen may play a part, because it seems like he's already playing a part, with this first invasion. It seems like the Quincy's will be back. They have some unfinished business, at least with Ichigo and all of the Soul Reapers. They didn't show all the deaths, so I know all the Soul Reapers aren't dead. Like, the ones that we know are dead are Yamamoto, and pretty sure are dead are Byakuya, even though I refuse to believe it. Everyone else, they didn't really show too much. Like, we saw Kyoraku lose an eye or get stabbed in the eye or something. He did get shot a few times, but we didn't see his head get blown off, so I think he's alive. You know what? Byakuya didn't get his head blown off, so he's still alive. If your head is still attached to your body, you're still alive in this show. That's what I'm learning. Speaking of, his head didn't get blown off, but what's going on with Izuru? Is he alive? Where's our boy Izuru at? Man, he got murked as soon as they stepped through the front door. So, but yeah, it's going to be crazy to see how all of this Quincy stuff within Ichigo unfolds. This is great story development for Bleach, and it looks like it's going to tie back to things from very early on in the show. One, why Ichigo has such high spiritual power, or spiritual pressure, spiritual power, before he became a Soul Reaper. He could see ghosts and all this. He was very aware with the other side, basically. So, it could link back to that, because, that was just kind of given to us. I am Ichigo, and I can see ghosts. I have spiritual pressure. We kind of don't really touch on it. There was another thing. Ichigo actually had his own Soul Reaper powers, but it's kind of implied that he had that from his dad, though, because his dad was actually a Soul Reaper, at least from what we've seen. So that kind of, I guess, checked one question, or answered one question that we got from and I'm thinking of questions that may have risen from very early on in Bleach, like before the Soul Society arc. But yeah, so it looks like Ichigo has Quincy powers, and it's linked back to his mom and Yhwach somehow, and it's just going to be crazy to see how that all unfolds. And man, Bleach is amazing. I'm so happy that that this show is back, that they animated this, because I do remember reading the manga. Again, I don't remember a lot of things that happened in the manga. The big fights. This one that just passed, for instance, Yamamoto versus Yhwach. That's one thing I remember. Although I don't remember like all the actual fight panels, I guess, or how it was drawn. I really don't remember all that. I just remember that it happened and what the conclusion was. So now that we've passed this point, do you remember that there's going to be like maybe 1, 2 other major plot points that I remember, maybe 3. But I really don't know how things unfold, so I'm just glad that we're seeing this animated and seeing this, just the production of this. It is amazing. But I could just be giddy, and I could go on and on about this, but I have to wrap it up somewhere. So with that being said, I can't wait till the next episode of Bleach. Can't wait to see how everything unfolds and comes together. But we're just going to have to wait for that. So until next time, I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. And if you did, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. It really means a lot to me. Also, check out the Patreon if you haven't already. I would really appreciate it if you guys are over there. And it'll just be a fun time. So with that being said, I hope you all have a wonderful day. Thanks for tuning in. And this is Damon signing out. Peace.